Good morning. Holy cow. There's a lot of people here. I was running late, and then the last ditch effort to fill this cup up. So good morning. Grab a cup and join me. I see everybody's been scrambling to get their sparkle along done. I think there were 18 finishes. Sound is good. All right. Thanks, Deb. Hi, everybody. Looks like I have regular coffee today. All right. Well, we have a kind of a big show. I mean, it's the normal. We're going to draw for the Sparkle Along, and that winner is going to win this pack of Sparkle Yarn Magic Glitz. Yes. And they know that. So I did see when I was going through this morning that quite a few of you did this hat. That is cool. I hope you like yours. I do. I like mine. That is going to be probably something I do again. I know I'll do the Sparkle Along again, but putting the sequence into a yarn that doesn't have sequence, I had no idea if that was going to be a good idea or not. And it is, but you're going to have to hand wash it. So that's something to take into account. Maybe a different kind of thread wouldn't require hand washing, but that one definitely is going to. There is a sparkle thread and a sequence all in one. So so what I'm going to do is draw it right here on the show. We're going to do that right now. And I put all 18 names in to the wheel. So the person who wins just needs to get a hold of me within a week, and I'll send that out to them. Let's see who it is. Come on. So I can't read it. Linda Young won. Well, congratulations to Linda. All right. So if you haven't seen everybody else's finishes, go ahead over there later on. And I don't take them down. What I do is I just take the announcement part off, so every make-along still stays right in the group. And I don't know where to put this now. There. And then when you have, if you ever want to go back and look at something, then it's there, and you can just like go to the search tab in the group and put in words that have to do with that make along, and it will come up. So that's really cool. So like I said, even 2 years ago, you could bring up an old make along and see your pictures. As long as you didn't delete them, they're still there. All right. So next make along will be announced and start November 7th. It will be with bulky 5 yarn. So you can spend the next week or two going through your stash, finding some bulky 5, and it'll run through November 28th. So we're going to do more than one. I'm hoping I'm going to be doing a hat and a sweater, different yarns, different patterns. So if that's anything that you want to do, that's great. But they're going to be baby items for myself. You can do any pattern, but that's my plan. And that post will not go up until November 7th. Next week is our Halloween party. And I got to tell you, Deb's getting up there with their trivia. So Deb's going to be running trivia next week. So you'll all have to come and join us for that, because that ought to be fun. The basket grew. There are two treat bags left that go with the bracket game, because we're down to 2. One is going to be I drew one of them, and it's just not been claimed yet. And then there will be one spot left. So that'll be done. And the rest of the bags in that basket are for next Sunday. So they're all numbered, and they're in there. And how that will work is you'll get to pick a number, and that is the gift bag that you will get. So I worked on that yesterday. I got that all done and ready to go. And yeah, let me think now. Well, I won't tell you how we're going to play it, but that is going to be fun. So today's regular show has some jewelry. The jewelry today is going to be necklaces. You get your choice. We got a little bit of D-stash. And I have a brand new Crochet World December 2021 magazine to look at. You know, Granny D didn't finish her sparkle, but she just finished it, I guess, a little bit ago. So she has been keeping up with us pretty good. Oh my gosh. Topics for today to discuss. All right. Secret Santa yarn swap. Yes, we talked about it last Sunday. Everybody that normally joins, a lot of you have already sent me your commitment email. So that is definitely underway. There are quite a lot of girls already sent in. So what is it? It's a commitment to send at least $20 worth of yarn and any other things that you want to send, like teas or, you know, a lot of girls put in extras, to a person on the list. You will not know who's sending to you. That's the secret part. But it is a commitment, and what I ask is that you send me any allergies, if you have cats or dogs, because I usually try to make sure that I send to other people who have cats and dogs. And that way, if a lone hair gets in there, you know how it is. Let's see, what else? So your address goes in there that you want it sent to, and maybe even your favorite colors or your size of yarn that you would prefer. That way I can at least give your Secret Santa the preferences, so that way the box will be somewhat to your liking. Does that make sense? It does. I know. All right. It is fun. I usually hold off to the very end to decide who I'm going to swap with or who I'm going to send to. And last time, I believe I took all the names and I put them in a wheel and I spun it. And so one lucky person got a second box from me. And that's what I think I'm going to do again this year. Because that makes it fair. All right. So No Filter, a fiber cast with Stephanie from Stephanie's Yarn Escape. New fiber cast went up on a Thursday night late. We didn't have a premiere. We are doing a holiday along, and you just need to make 3 items with holiday theme and enter into that. And we drew a couple winners. So Irene was the winner on Stephanie's channel, and Deb Murray was the winner on mine. Imagine that. Well, she does enter some things. She just doesn't get to enter all things. Also, I drew a winner a random one from the Pineapple Along. And I gave away a skein of Barcelona. This is a Loops and Threads, a huge skein of Bulky 5. It is 328 yards of acrylic. And I also added one of those Tree of Life stitch markers. And Annette won that. Congratulations to Annette. So the next random drawing I'm going to do is going to be off the Outlander post. Now, I don't see a ton of entries there. So I'm going to give you a week or two. And then I'm going to draw off of the Outlander post for a random draw. I want to show you this shawl that I'm making. Again, it is definitely growing. And I'm going to like it. I think I'm going to like it now. It's already starting to soften up to the fact that it's getting drape, which it didn't have. This is a Tunisian shawl, and it is on is it on Ravelry? I think it's on Etsy. It is on Etsy. So it's a paid for pattern on Etsy, and it looks just like one of the shawls in the Outlander series. I had to learn this technique. It is very hard on my left thumb to take them off and put them on the Tunisian hook. But it's getting there. I've been doing one row at a time. So if you're interested in doing something that has an Outlander theme in it, I've decided to give away a set of stitch markers that I made. My husband and I made last night with that new tool. And this set has, whoop, let's just throw them around. This set has a blue stone, beautiful blue stone, and every single one has a letter for a crochet hook size on it. So you get 5 stitch markers with that pretty blue stone. So those are going to be given away within like about 2 weeks off of that Outlander post. You can find the post in my Facebook group. If you're doing that, you already know. So that's my plan for that Outlander, because, you know, I thought I'd give it a little boost because not a lot of people were doing it. I have 2 or 3 items I'm doing that are technically Outlander inspired. And so I put that post up to try to get me to finish them. Okay, well, this morning we are going to give away a piece of paparazzi jewelry. And today's is a necklace. You have your choice between silver, and I think this one here is copper. So silver and copper are the words today. It doesn't have to be crocheted. It just has to look like it's either an old-fashioned pattern, or for the Outlander theme, you want to go to maybe Google Outlander inspired crochet, and you'll see what I mean when you see the colors they used, your natural colors and wraps and hats and stuff like that they wore back then in that period of time. No, it doesn't have to be crochet. There is a post on it that says it is fiber, fiber. Okay, so anyway, Deb is going to mark the chat, and what's going to happen is I'm going to give away one of these paparazzi necklaces, and you're going to put in the comments silver or copper today. Oh, it doesn't want to work here. Okay, Here we go. Here's the silver one. It is a silver circle with a very pretty design on it. The chain is kind of shiny and twisted. It is a shorty. And it has a pair of matching earrings there dangly. So that's the silver one. If you want to win that one, you can write in now silver. And then I have another shorty one that is copper. This one actually has daisies on it. And it is a very gold colored copper. It has a matching set of earrings that also have little daisies on them. So you put in the chat silver or copper today to win the paparazzi jewelry. You do have to have United States address to win anything on the channel. So keep that in mind when you enter. I'll give you a minute to do that. See a lot of people here today, Deb. We have 42 already. That's cool because I have on a whole bunch of new stitch markers. Copper is her dog. Copper, my dog, is named Daisy. Must be a girl, huh, Becky? Okay, I think everybody has their entries in. Go ahead and mark the chat, and we'll give away that piece. Other things that are going on today. Next Saturday is our next Hook and Stitch Live with Kim and Chris over on the Crafty Nomads channel. So mark your calendars. Speaking of that, that's another thing I really want to push. If you are following us, we are doing a Ornament Make-A-Long. So all you have to do is make an ornament. And that ornament can be any handmade ornament when it comes to doing it with Kim, because Kim does other crafts. So we always add in other things besides crochet and knit. That post is on my page. She doesn't have a post. So if you are making any ornaments, you want to enter them by Saturday, because on Saturday I'll be drawing a winner, a random winner for that make-along on the show. And that'll be Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on the Crafty Nomads channel. So that's going to be fun. I do have a mystery bag I'm going to be giving away that day. I've not opened it. I don't know what's in it. So that's kind of an incentive to come look and see what that's all about. I'm doing that because of Halloween. So that should be fun. Also, with the Crafty Nomad, I have been doing an ornament carousel box. And that box went all around. It is to its 10th person. It went to its 10th person, and that 10th person was Carrie Penny, and she did a video on Saturday morning. So I added that to the playlist. You can find the playlist on my channel and watch all of the girls who had the box and that uploaded, because not everybody made a video. But yeah, Carrie did a video, so that's interesting, and she sent it on to Stephanie. So Stephanie at Stephanie's Yarn Escape will be the next person on the list that has that carousel box. That is a really nice box. I like the fact that it's small enough that the box went all the way around to everybody, and it's still the same box, and all you had to do was take and slide the new address into the sleeve on the top of the box. So that was great. The winner for the copper necklace is Cindy King. Congratulations, Cindy. And so go. You want to maybe go watch that playlist and check out that, because it's almost over with. And Kim's talking about having a Zoom with all the girls that were involved in the carousel box. And I'm thinking that she might tape that and put it up afterwards. So that ought to be interesting if she does that or not. All right, so let's see. What else do we have? I have some smile mail. No, it's not squares, because I opened all them on Friday. But it's a place I hadn't ordered from before. And I saw the shop. Well, first of all, this shop is very close to Chevirel. So if you watch her, it's nearby. She shops there all the time. And when she was interviewed by Christi Glass, then Christi went to the shop because she was so close and went in and showed the shop on her video. And I thought, one of these days I'm going to order from there just because. So that's what I did. And it is called Simply Socks Yarn Company. And it's in Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana. So I went ahead and ordered something from there. And I thought, well, you know what? It came yesterday. I'll open it on the live. Let's see what I got. Now, I didn't know what to order, so I went in seeing if she had any sales, and she did. So I got a couple things off of her sale rack. I don't even remember. But I'll tell you what, it didn't take long. She put it in the mail like the next day. So it's not just a sock yarn shop, but it has probably more sock yarn in it than any other shop. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, well, Cindy says that's not far from her. So let's get unbagging, right? Okay. Now, the other reason I thought I would get something this week is because she went and offered a free project bag if you ordered this week. Now, I don't know if it's still going on, but that's another reason why. So here's the package. And as you can see, there's a bag in there. Okay. So this one is called Signature Sparkle. It's a West Yorkshire Spinners 4-ply. And I just thought I have never bought any Christmas yarns or anything like that. But this one is called Vintage Tinsel, and it was on her clearance rack, and I'm guessing I got it for 50% off. Now, this here does not tell me how much I paid, but it was very reasonable shipping too. So that is the prettiest colors. It's got purple and red and blue and green, and they're going to make beautiful socks whenever I get around to it. All right, so let's see. It's a 4-ply, 437 yards, plenty enough. 75% wool, 23% nylon, and 2% polyester. So interesting. Very, very soft. You cannot feel that sparkle at all. And that's perfect for today's sparkle show, right? What else is in here is a skein of Regia. And again, not too many of these. I got a few of these from Nancy. So I figured even if I just made my sock shawlettes, I mean, think about it. That is I would just love it. In fact, on the no fail, what the heck? No filter fiber cast. We started a new shawl, and yes, I did start it, and oh my gosh, this would be perfect yarn for that new shawl. Yeah. Oh, now I'm thinking, ooh, maybe I want to do that. So here's the Regia, and this is famous yarn, I believe, for making socks. Comes out beautiful stripes. This one is 3.5 ounces, 459 yards. Beautiful. Machine washes, no problem. Oh, this is made in Italy. I'm trying to find the content. Why can't I find it? It's here somewhere. I'm sure that it's wool. 75% wool, 25% polyamide. Very, very pretty. And what's this one called? I do not know. I think they do numbers. Yes, it says something in Italian, and then it has a number. So that is why. Now, the free bag that we got, and why I say we, is because as soon as I saw this, I thought of you guys and giveaways, you know. So let's see. Please enjoy this project bag. It's a gift for our month-long Socktober celebration. So they're having a celebration there for October called the Socktober, and you can get one of these bags if you order, and it had no minimum. So the bag is a canvas bag, and it says procrastinate. Yep. And it is a zippered bag. And it's just a medium-sized box bottom, just a cute little bag. And I thought, even if I just have to get it, because even if I like it, I still might want it to give away in something. So that's my plan for that. I'm going to put that in a make-along eventually. And the last item I got from there, whew, this is pretty. This is a Cascade Yarns. They sell all kinds of named brand yarns there. And it is called Cascade Heritage Paints. Just gander at that for a second. My. Isn't it lovely? It is as soft as it looks. It's a 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon sock yarn. It is just lovely. I'm not an orange person, but come on. I'm starting to like it. It isn't that far from brown, right? So that is my smile mail for today. It was definitely cool from the Simply Sock Company in Fort Wayne, Indiana. All right. Now we'll get on to the D-stash for today. Ravini likes that yarn. All right, let's see. D-stash. So how this works is Deb marks the chat, and you write a comment in between the marks if you want to be entered, and you have to have United States address. So today's D-stash choices. are going to be, and before I show you the choices, I'm going to show you a new stitch marker that we made last night, special to give away on the lives. Oh my goodness. Now there's not a ton of these, but there is at least 10. So for the next 10 weeks, for the rest of the year, we'll have at least one to give away every D-stash. Remind me, Deb, because you know how I am. Sometimes I get talking and I forget things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this sparkle yarn that you have a choice of winning. Now there's 2 yarns to win today if you have a choice of 2 yarns. One of them is that beautiful red heart with sparkle, red heart with love sparkle. It's a blue navy royal, and it's called royal. Anyway, that's one of the choices, and the other choice is a yarn bee color idol. Look at that color. Ooh, is that blowing out? It is a coral. It is very pretty. It's Power Surge. And this one is Super Wash Merino. That gives you, okay, wait a minute. Merino, it's not Super Wash. It's Merino wool, 50%, 30% nylon, and 20% acrylic. So this is your sock yarn, one fine. You could do a shawl in this. It would be beautiful. All right, so your choices are the coral or the royal, and the royal is acrylic. So you've got your wool and your acrylic choices, okay? And then you have your choice. After you win, you can tell us of the new stitch markers. So Deb's going to mark the chat now, and you can put in royal or coral. And the choices of the stitch marker will be after you win. So there is a brand new flower stitch marker. It is a blue, dark blue flower or a light blue flower. I think you're seeing those okay. So I just put dark blue beads on some of them. And then there are some that are red and blue. I just had to go nuts with this. So that is exclusive to the live. There's only 10 of these, and every D-stash for the next 10 weeks, you will get one of those. So now, right now, you're commenting royal or coral, and you will get this, your choice of royal or coral, and one of these beauties. And they are with the lever back, so they can be used for crochet or knit. And I'm not going to keep one because all 10 are going to go to you guys. All right, so has it been a minute? You can't choose? I'm so glad, because that's what the point is. All right, there. I know a bunch of you are telling me, oh, the flowers, because that's what I like. I like to use flowers in all my stitch markers that are, you know, kind of used for things. Go ahead and mark the chat, Deb. And we are up to 49, Deb. 49. So I'm just going to wait here a minute and read some of your comments. I hardly ever do that. I hope you're enjoying the new stitch markers today, because I certainly am. I still have another one to show. I didn't show yet. Now this one, I made 3 extras and made 2 whole sets. And those I'm going to show in just a minute. Oh, yes, I did show the one. The one of them is going in the Outlander. I probably should make a little note to myself. At the beginning of the show, I said one of these sets was going to go to the Outlander Make-A-Long, and I showed them. So I will show them one more time. And they are the blue. These are going to be a drawing for the Outlander Make-A-Long. It is on my Facebook group. So this is a set of 5, and they run with the letters F through J. So those are going to go in there. All right, so that the other set that I made, my plan for this, I don't know yet, but I'm thinking about another make-along with these. So this set is a red set. Now you can see I put a little pair of wings on there. They are red with wings, and they also have the letters F through J on them. So those will be going in another. I'm thinking about the bulky make-along that we're going to do on the live. So most likely that's where they will be going. So there's a sneak peek of what's going on in November. Okay, so I put those notes in there so I will not forget where they're going. And Deb is drawing and says there's 30 entries in the yarn. So that's cool. Wait just a second. Oh, the winner is Lori Armstrong. So she gets to pick the first one of these. What are these? Morning Glories. The Morning Glories, yes. So she gets to pick dark blue or light blue, and there are some of the dark blues with red on them. If you want red and blue, yep. So there's your choice of those, and I think I have, yeah, I did a couple of them different. So Lori, let me know. There's one with just crystals and the dark blue. Yeah, so that is the first one of 10 of those. How awesome. And then there was 3 of these that are going to be randomly distributed through make-alongs and things. So that is the rest of those other beads that were left over from the sets. So that's what we were doing last night. I think these are cuter than heck. Cute, cute. How much fun. My boxes are getting filled up. All of the Halloween ones are in the bags. I have only one Halloween one left in my box. I can't believe it. And I didn't even take one for myself this year out of that whole bag. All right. So congratulations again to Lori. And I don't know which one she picked, but we will go on to today's brochure. I'm just writing names down. I usually wait until Deb sends them to me. Brand new magazine today. Usually I do a vintage one, but today we're doing the Crochet World December 2021. Yeah, I bought a tool to do stitch markers with that makes the loop on the end. So some of the pins that I got had loops on them, and some of them had the flat heads. So I'm learning how to do it. It's fun, way fun. All right, so Crochet World 2021. What do we have? They teach you how to Bavarian crochet. There's a whole page on how to do a square with that. Then they have a pattern for washcloths. Woohoo! Bye, Steve. Talk to you later. Then they have a Winter Wonderland pennant. So this one has the normal triangle pennants. They have snowman, a mitten, a snowflake, a Christmas tree, and a bird with a hat on it. Now you could use those like if you were to make the bird or the snowflake, you could use those for anything, like on a blanket square or whatever. You wouldn't have to do it just with the pennant, but that's in here. Then there is this greeting card. They're calling it a bus card holder, but it says Merry Christmas on it, and it's like you could use it to put your cards in, or like I said, to give away a gift card at Christmas time. And it's called a travel bus card holder. It looks like the front of a bus. They're doing this one in super fine fingering weight cotton. Okay. Oh, I like these. The winter flower coasters. Oh, aren't those cool? Now I got to tell you a story, because this picture right here looks just like the picture that is in a pattern. Now, a couple weeks ago, I mentioned that I'm looking for the square ideas for 2022 Make-A-Long. So I've been asking everybody, if you find one that you like, maybe you'll send it to me and we'll make up our mind before January 1st to what's going to go on the year-long Make-A-Long. So a lady, Carolyn, sent me a picture and a pattern of a very similar looking blanket. And I'm like loving it. And it looks a lot like this. And I'm like, ooh, I'm thinking about it. And those are done in 10 cotton crochet cotton. This is a doily. It's a motif doily, and they're calling it the amaryllis. An amaryllis doily. Interesting. And that's done in 10 crochet cotton as well. The white and the gold. Does anybody else buy an amaryllis plant and let it bloom over your holiday? I used to do that when I used to work in the garden center. I'd bring one home, and they say that if you keep the plant, it'll bloom. Yeah, I don't have them anymore. But yeah, that's it. That's a beautiful, beautiful bulb plant. The next one in here is another doily. Look at this. I was really thinking about making this one. The Lydia doily, and they do that in the 10 cotton crochet too. Thank you. I've made so many baby outfits like that. I just thought that thumbnail that went along that way was the right size, so I used that one. But this one is a wall hanging. Check this out. So that's a graph wall hanging. Not a creature was stirring, it says, with the tree and the table and the chair. And then they've got dishcloths. These dishcloths are ones with words on them. I can't show this at all. Yapers. Put my hands up here. Okay, there we go. 3 dishcloths with words on them. They say faith, hope, and love. They're done in cotton, Premier, and it appears to be the over, like you actually have to sew them on, the letters. And then there is a Warm Wishes blanket. That is a corner to corner. It has a graph on this side of the book. And that one is done in Line Brand Basic Stitch. And it says Warm Winter Wishes. Oh my gosh, it's all about letters and doilies today. That's what the book is all about. Let It Snow placemat. This one is done in Paton's Grace Light DK. It is still a cotton. Very pretty though. I love things that are done with a winter snowman theme. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's all about letters today. This one is a home Afghan. It's an Afghan that says home on it. That has a graph as well. And that one is done in Plymouth Yarn Encore worsted weight. Yeah, it does. It does. Then we have some amigurumi. Can you see the word joy? Christmas Joy, Red Heart Super Saver. And all three, the shepherd and the basic doll. That's what it says. Make 2. Oh, okay. All right, so it's telling you to start, and the sheep and the letters joy. Okay. Then they go ahead and they start interviewing a few people in the middle. Then more amigurumi. Okay. Plymouth yarn is nice. Yeah, I think it is. Can you see those two little guys? It's a fox and a koala. And I don't think they're very big. They're done in Red Heart Super Saver also. And Carrot and Dusty Gray. I don't see the size right off. All right, well, we'll go on. The cat pillow. Oh my gosh, a cat pillow. Can you see the cat pillow? Done in Red Heart Super Saver. Oh, these are cute. These are called alpaca key covers. And they are a little alpaca, and I guess somehow you put in a key ring inside of them. Those are cute. Not bad. Those are made with fingering, super fine fingering weight yarn. Really? Okay, reversible checkerboard cowl. That's pretty. Lori doesn't like the cat pillow. Don't forget, if you come up with a scary story, go over to my Dictions 81 and put in your scary stories and read everybody's, because they're good. They are good. Here is a bowl. Harmony bowl. Oh, you know what? I didn't tell you what yarn that cowl was made out of. The Harmony bowl is made out of Cascade yarns, Hampton, and it's a Pima cotton and linen blend. And that cowl is made out of Premier Basic Chunky, and they have the linen colorway and Neapolitan colorway. That's where that color's coming from, is the Neapolitan, which changes color on its own. The Glacier wrap. It is a very light blue. This is done in Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday DK, the light 3 one. in the color Mist. Then there's another cowl. This one is green and white. Shipjeez, soft, fun, light DK. The colorway is pine and moss and latte. That's pretty. It's kind of like a snowflake pattern on each row with the white in between the green, the two contrasts of green. That is very pretty. The idea of that colorway and that's almost like a snowflake all the way through. That's worth looking at. Maybe even copying before I give the book away. I'm telling my secrets now, right? 4-patch quilt. Check this out. That looks like a lot of work. It is done in the Plymouth Encore worsted medium. You need sand, regal red, and gray heather. Wow. Very nice. You know, I've always looked through Afghan magazines and saw where the edgings were all just, they didn't have straight. And so I always thought, if you make that, you can't fold it right because it doesn't fold flat, you know. This is all over the place. There's no flat edge anywhere on here. And one square just hanging off in... What? So there's my opinion on that one. Boho beaded keychains. So those are more keychains. These are done in Karen Crafty medium weight yarn. So that's a craft yarn. Yeah. Then there's hanging dish towels. This is a full dish towel made in the cotton. And this one, they have it so you leave a space. You must chain and leave yourself a flap. So then you wrap the towel around the stove and push it through the flap. Okay. Lily's Sugar and Cream to make that. All right. So I found the end of the book. Aren't you glad? And one thing they did put in the ads is the new Annie's Crochet magazine. They have a lot of, every year, I guess, they have a crochet magazine. And here is what it looks like this year. So if you're interested in winning this December 2021 Crochet World magazine, Deb's going to mark the chat. We're going to give away this magazine. Right now, you have to have a United States address to win it. So you guys are talking about keys, I see. All right. Not a problem. Go ahead and let me know if you want to win this right now, and we'll draw the winner. So did we ever hit 50 today, Deb? Just put in crochet or Crochet World. Yes. Sorry, I should have said that. We didn't hit it. All right. No problem. Not a problem at all. I have a whole bunch of stuff planned for today, so I'm hoping I will get the update on the Facebook group, my normal Sunday update, weekly update. I tell you any winnings that went on, whether they were on the Facebook group or on the YouTube channel. Any make-alongs going on are always in that update every week. But I'm going out to dinner tonight from my adopted brother's birthday. So that should be fun. I'm going to open up the chat now to ask me anything within reason. And in just a moment, we will draw 4. Uh-huh. Hi, Jen. How are you? Lots of people here today, though. Don't forget, next Sunday we're having a Halloween party. That's right. And I do have candy to give away. I have a couple sets of keys. I have ones for the office and ones for my car. Crazy. I did see that you did find some sparkle yarn there for the sparkle along, even though you were in the Badland. Yep. Uh-huh. There's the candy. Hey, if you're ever interested in helping me with shipping, it's always appreciated. You can always just send a... Oh, yes. Mark the chat. Mark the chat, Deb. You can send me a super chat or just send it PayPal, family and friends, and it will go right into the shipping fund for all of the crazy stuff, all the challenges, all the games. Yep. We're just waiting here momentarily for any questions that are coming up. Get out your bulky 5 yarns, because in November we will be using bulky 5, and we're going to be, I guess we're going to be doing vlogs and bulky yarn ideas. Yeah. And boy, I'll tell you what, Stephanie and I had a brainstorm of a chat the other night, and we have some plans coming up for the holidays. Oh my gosh. 15 entries in that, and that's not bad. Hook and Stitch Live is next Saturday, the 30th. Yes, it is. I am going to be drawing a random draw from the Ornament Make-A-Long. Uh-huh. No, Stephanie and I don't do Outlander stuff. We don't. We do gnomes, but we also do crazy midnight shopping trips, which we didn't do. But what we did was we planned out the rest of the year. So that should be really interesting to follow. Vlogmas will be so different. You're going to be like, where's the regular Vlogmas? Oh, look, Deb, 51. Congratulations to Kathy Ann on winning this magazine. So, shall we give away a stitch marker? We should. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to mark the chat again, and you're going to get a choice of one of Deb's stitch markers that she made and one of my new ones. And I'm not talking about the flower ones. I'm talking about one of these. One of these will be given away now, and one of Deb's. You have your choice. Deb has sent me some. They are, here's the angel ones. There is a light blue angel, a red one, a clear angel, and a solid white angel. The other choices are a fish, looks like an angel fish, this big white ball, the pineapple, or the penguin. Those are the choices, the 4 angels. Deb will mark the chat now, and you can put in your choice for Deb's handmade stitch marker, because we hit 50. And I will add in this one that I made. All right, so Deb's going to go ahead and mark the chat again. I hope there she goes. So if you're interested in winning a stitch marker from us, you will get one of each. And just put the one that you want to win in. There you go. All right. 51. We hit it. It went up really quick, and then it came right back down again. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. And let's see. Look for the next vlog video. I'm going to be starting one. Putting together the crochet, the squares that everybody sent me. We're getting there. We don't have quite enough. I think we're up to 46. I think it's 46. Yes. So if you still want to send a square in, that's fine. You will still be entered into the drawing for who sent the square in, and I'm going to be doing another vlog and making the edgings on. Go ahead and mark the chat, and we will go ahead and draw that stitch marker drawing. All right. How fun. So don't forget, next Sunday is our Halloween party. Deb's going to be playing trivia. So get your trivia on. Get good at typing in. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to make you work at it. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much, Cindy. You're awesome. I hope you guys have a great week and get ready for winning some prizes out of the basket next week. I know. Isn't that crazy? I don't have that many followers, Jen. That's why. Yeah, it's just the ones that are here all the time. Those are the ones we do this for anyway. So, all right. So Deb's going to give us a winner for that, and then we will say bye. And I'll be on next. 33 entries. Holy cow, you guys. Thanks, Granny D. I'll talk to you later. The numbers are going up a little bit. I gained about 20 in the last since I did the vlogs. Yeah. Oh, well. They'll go up eventually. Maybe not. Thank Teresa. Oh my goodness. Teresa, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I will put it right to good use for shipping. You know I will. All right. So do we have a winner yet? Thank you so much, Teresa. The winner of the stitch markers is Deanna Spencer. Well, congratulations, Deanna. Thanks for joining us today. I just about have everyone's name memorized that is always here. And I don't remember Deanna from ever winning anything. So that is awesome. We have a brand new winner. That's great. Thanks, you guys, for all the help with the shipping. You're always there for me. And take a moment out of each day and be a little creative. Talk to you next week. Bye now.